Hello everyone. In this video I want to talk about Algebra 1, but today we're going to learn about rate conversion. So that's when you convert the number but with another rate, so you can basically convert the rate. Okay, let's get started. So Yuchi pumps gasoline at the rate of 18 liters per minute. What is Yuchi's pumping rate in milliliters per second? Okay, so first we're gonna write 18 liters per minute. Okay, now we know how the rules is that you need to put the same thing over, but so basically you need to put the same thing, then you need to multiply it with the same thing, which is and make it the same thing, because we want it to be the same. We want this to be equivalent to this, so it means we need to multiply it by something that will be equivalent to it. So that means we need to multiply it by 1. So the way we solve this is very simple. So first you put the L at the bottom for liters, which is supposed to be on top here, and you put 1 on bottom here. Okay, and then we will put the milliliters. Okay, this doesn't make any sense. So first, this doesn't equal to 1 because milliliters and liters are not the same thing. So how do we make them equal? So let's ask Siri. So how many milliliters is in a liter? Oh, Siri's not replying. Let's ask Google. Uh, 0.001. So let's put liter to milliliter instead, which will make it way simpler. 1,000. Okay, now that we know that 1 liter is 1,000 milliliter, let's put 1,000 here. Okay, next we will do the same thing but with seconds. So let me clarify that this is equal to 1 because 1,000 milliliter divided by a liter, which is also the same thing. So you take 1 divided by 1 is equal to 1. So that's also the case with this one. So if you take the same thing divided by the same thing, it will be 1. Okay, next let's take care of the minute. So first we are going to put minutes on top. And I'll explain why in a second. Okay, now we have to put seconds right here. So how many seconds is in a minute? 60. Okay, this is where I explain why we need to do this. So first, because this is like this, when you multiply, you're going to cross out 2L, which will make it way simpler. Next, you're going to cross out the 2 minutes. Okay, now we are going to multiply it to make the equation. So let's simplify this. So 18 times 1,000 is 18,000 milliliters. Okay, next we are going to divide it by 60 seconds. But we have to simplify this because when they put S like this, if you put a variable like this, it means only 1. So we want 1, not 60. So we're going to divide both of these sides by 60. So we're going to have to use the calculator. So 18,000 divided by 60. Okay, so 300. So now we know the answer is 300. Okay, how do I get that? So I divide both sides by 60. So that will become S, and this will become 300. Let's check our answer. Correct. Okay, so next I want to show you this other type of question that is pretty confusing. So I'm going to show you. A certain food has a... Oh, okay, this is not the one I want to show you. I'm just going to type a random answer to skip it. Oh, here it is. So you see how this have a cube and a square? Yes, that's what I'm trying to tell you about. Right. Okay, so let's read the question first. Raya. Okay, Raya is applying mulch to her garden. She applies at the rate of 250,000 centimeters cubed of mulch for every 2 meters squared of garden space. Okay, so this is very confusing. So first I'm gonna put what equation she wants to convert from. So 250,000 centimeters per centimeters cube. Okay. Now it's over for every, which means over meters squared. Okay, then at this rate we want to convert it to meters as cubed to meters squared. So we're gonna have convert a centimeter squared, cubed into meters cubed. Okay, so first we multiply this by what we did, exactly like what we did last time. So multiply by 1. Okay, however, this one is going to be different and harder. So instead of putting just like 100 here, so we know 100 centimeters is a meter, but this is different because we are doing cube. We're cubing the centimeters and meters, so this is going to be different. Okay, when we cube the number, so if we want to cube it, we also have to cube the conversion. So how many centimeters and meters? 100. Okay, now we're going to cube it. So if we cube it, then we have to multiply it by itself 3 times. So 100 times 100 times 100. Okay, we know that is 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 zeros. So this is also known as $1,000. 1 million. So 1 million. To the power of 6, which is 1 million. Okay, so now that we have that there, we have to solve it. So let's simplify this again. So this is 250,000 centimeters. Okay, never mind. So before we do that, we have to cross these two out. So we see how this match and this match. So we're going to cross that out first. So now we have 250,000 meters cubed. So this time this is going to go merge together. So this is going to be 250,000 meters cubed divided by meters meters squared. So that's what we want on here. However, this is this is equal to 1 million. So we have to put 1 million here. 1 million. Because if we're multiplying this by simplifying it, this multiplied by this is 1 million. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we have to divide this by this to simplify it so that there's only 1 meter squared. So I'm going to cross out zeros. So 1 0, pop 0, pop 0, you pop 1 0. So you pop the same amount of 0 on each side to simplify it. Pop, pop. Okay, now we pop 4 zeros on each side. Now we are left with 25 meters squared and 100 meters squared. Oh, I meant cube on this one, sorry. Okay, but this is still not what we want. We only want 1. So in order to get 1 from 100, you know what to do. You have to divide by 100. So if you divide this by 100, you'll get 1 meters squared. Okay, now we also have to divide the top by 100. Okay, what is 25 divided by 100? Okay, so you probably already know that 100 divided by 25 is 4. So if we take the opposite, it's going to be 0.4. And you can also use the calculator to check. So 25 divided by 100 is equal to 0. I meant 0.25 because that's 1/4. Sorry. So 0.25 meters cubed. So let me just be a little bit more clear. In order to get this to that, you can have to move this down here. And when you do that, it's still the same because this. Okay, let me type this another way. So this basically means 2.5 2.25 meters cubed divide by 1 meter squared. So because we're multiplying this and then dividing it, it doesn't matter. Because if we put it down here, we are going to multiply it with this first before divide it. So that's why the answer is 0.25. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Or else. Dun dun dun. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye.